It's time for this week's final game of my cast, your freaking awesome replays. Let's get straight on into it. Down here in the bottom left, in the red, the protoss player. It is Snowman Go. He's already sending a probe out, which tells us he's a cheeky bastard. He's up to no good. Up here in the top right. Well, I hope this player's comfortable with his namesake, because this game's going to get down and dirty. It is the one and only Chaos. A disciple of Khorne. We'll see if he can handle it. Is it just a corner base? It's corner Nexus first on 14. Oh, and they're both at like 20 APM. Okay, I was about to really poop on 14 Nexus because it's so inefficient. That's like a heart of the swarm thing. You should go like 17 or 17 Nexus normally for Nexus first. But, I mean, if we're looking at a 30 APM game, this is probably Silver League. Could be gold, who knows? I mean, they're both building units pretty well, so this looks like it would have to be gold league. They've both constantly built units at the start. Right? Yeah. So I don't think it could actually be... It's probably about gold. Anyway, either way, very low APM game. This is not the... Is Wall it off there? Wait, is this an AFK build? Is he gonna make it look like he never built workers and then just recall some from here to his... Oh, he might make it look like an AFK build. This could be very cool. If Snowman tries to do that, but there is a drone scouting nice and early, so that's going to give him some information. So the way an AFK build works is you just make it look like you're not even building workers here. And then your opponent hopefully goes, oh, he's not even in his computer, pulls their drones, they come to attack you, and then you just like recall your probes to your corner base, and you've actually been mining there already with some workers, and yada yada, and you're in a not bad position, but hatcheries going down already. A couple zerglings coming out here, not going out to scout or attack at all though. The drone's going to come in, and let's see how suspicious Chaos gets in this game. That looks a little odd. There's nothing in your base. All right, so yeah, Chaos is like, what's happening? And those probes will get recalled to a corner. It's Chaos react. I don't even know if Chaos realized. Chaos massively supply block behind this. Wait, what? What are we doing? What is this? Why is there a gateway? So you're gonna build a wall here? I wanna build a snowman. Is it I wanna build a fucking wall in at your third? Is this gonna be his snowman? That's not gonna melt. I mean, it could melt if the Zerg finds it early enough and brings some Zerglings over. It'll get crushed, but I'm very confused. My head hurts. 2 Zerglings are going to run in finally here for Chaos, who's building just Zerglings, but no Ling speed straight into left. The Zerg's brain is broken, guys. He's taking a gas on his natural when he could just take it in his main. Uh-oh, I think the Zerg's brain done broke. He's like, oh, this guy doesn't even have stuff. He's not even doing the things. What's going on? This is weird. So we're just going to watch from the Zerg camera. By the way, guys, don't forget to send your replays in for next week. The challenge is Resurrection. Punch your way out of the grave, Kill Bill Volume 2 style. Send in your best comeback games. As always, info is in Twitch chat. Get those in, preferably by 5th September. It's the best chance of having those accepted. And we're on Chaos's camera. Chaos has not looked at home for like 2 minutes. He's just microing these 2 Zerglings back and forth. Let's bring the control groups up. Oh, there are none. That's why they're not coming. There's no control groups. Okay. Meanwhile, the Protoss also no control group. Nope, just the Nexus for the Protoss. The Zerg, literally none. Starts Ling speed now. Oh my god, it's a 20 so slow Zergling attack hitting at the 4-minute mark. Oh my god, this is so funny. This is so ridiculous. Meanwhile, there's a wall off over there. 4 probes come out to fight 20 Zerglings. I'm not sure if that's your wisest decision, Snowman. Battery overcharge is good. I don't think it's that good. Is it actually that? It's... Holy shit. I mean, get out. Okay, battery overcharge is done. Is he actually... No, he'll get overwhelmed. Run probes. Back to the minerals. Get out of there. A Zealot's out. It's going to try to fight these, but it will go down. It looks like the 20 slow Zergling attack at the 4-minute mark may be able to overwhelm. We were talking about only basic units being wanted. Well, it looks like it's only Zealots, cannons, and batteries. Why is there an outpost here? I don't know. This is so confusing. I mean, this base is going to get wrecked, but there's already a 3rd going up elsewhere, and Chaos has got 1,500 minerals, and is just like clicking on things. So this is like, this is actually like not injecting, not building anything at home, no control group usage. Oh no, Chaos is gonna get the probes though. Snowman, run, get out of there. The probes are getting wrecked. The probes, oh look at that. They actually turn and fight in the choke point. That was sick, well done. But, oh, there's another overcharge ready. Actually, if they fight the Zealot and the probes and overcharge goes down, overcharge. Oh, they're clicking on the pylon, they're not even fighting. And the overcharge goes down on the pylon, and the Zerglings are fighting the pylon. They're not fighting the probes and the Zealot. They're getting wrecked. Oh my god. This is a perfect case where every single bit of Chaos's micro may have actually hurt more than it helped. And is actually not spending the money. Because of that, it's just building Zerglings every now and then by clicking on the hatchery. Oh man, I mean, Chaos is finding some stuff. Oh, okay, now that overcharge is gone. Oh, that one finishes up though. These Zealots are killing so many. That Zealot already has 6 kills, 7 kills. The other Zealot gets 4 kills. Oh my god, 11 kills. And the Zerglings all get clicked on the battery. No, he's out of energy. You can kill the Zealots now. But Chaos changes targets in the last moment. I was saying Chaos better be comfortable in Chaos. There is absolutely no way. Chaos has no idea. Chaos thinks, oh, I've almost killed everything. These are the last few units of my opponent. Has no idea that the opponent is on double the worker count with 2 bases elsewhere. These 3 Zealots, absolute mad lads, are winning. And Chaos is still staring at this. 2,500 minerals, 500 gas, goes home, does a single lava inject, and puts down a Spire. Oh my god. Takes another gas, still is not using the gas on the natural. No idea about this beautiful, beautiful setup. These Zealots have just been chilling the whole time. I feel if they did a counter-attack, they may have just won the game. And it's still just Zealots, not even charge Zealots, just Zealots. No gas has been mined for Snowman. It's just cannons, batteries, and Zealots. I mean, I was like, I want you to see you swarm with basic units. Other people would be like, cool, I'll make charge. Like, I'll give shoes to my Zealots. But Snowman's go is like, why? Dude, they're worth nothing anyway. And you're like, what? And he's like, yeah, why would I give my soldiers shoes? It's like, he's like, sir, we're going for a campaign through the winter and we don't have adequate winter gear. Our soldiers will get frostbite and freeze. And he's like, what's their life expectancy? And they're like, oh, well, with the current combat conditions, most soldiers only survive for 2 to 3 days. And they're like, cool, don't bother giving them winter clothes. Also, take their shoes off them to motivate them to run faster into combat. And you're like, wait, what? Snowman's like, yeah, just unupgraded Zealots. Also, reinforce our command centers just to make sure the officers are safe. Build lots of cannons and batteries at the command posts. Make sure we're safe. Send the soldiers in with the shittest equipment we possibly could. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. It's that. Okay, great. Guys, sign up for the fucking Protoss Snowman military. It's a good idea. Who's going to creep batteries, cannons, and bases into his opponent's base. This is literally that Austin Powers scene where there's the goddamn cement flattener little truck thing, whatever the fuck you call that thing, the little rolly thing. The security guard's just standing there and he's like, ah, no! And they're like, dude, get the fuck out of the way. That's what this push is. It's batteries and cannons that have been working their way across the map for the last 8 minutes straight. And they're finally here. Now, it turns out Zealots can't shoot up. But there is cannons and batteries being massed literally underneath the Mutalisks. And if the Zealots just go and attack past this, I think they'll do quite well. This cannon's starting to kill the Mutas. The Mutas really need to click on those cannons. But actually, there's even battery overcharge available. Oh my god, how much are we going to see overcharge destroy Zerg in this game? It's brutal. Oh my god, the Mutas are trying to fly around. Remember that Chaos does not use any control groups. So yeah, whenever the Mutas aren't being actively controlled, they're going to be in trouble. 2 spine crawlers, but oh my god, that's a lot of Zealots. Already 2 or 3 Mutas have gone down. The Mutas are going to fall back and try to fight these Zealots. But that's just so many coming in. Slow Zealots. The slow, inexorable march of death comes in, eradicates the drones on the natural, wipes it out. The Mutas are just standing there. They've decided, no, we don't want to defend the gas geysers. Man. This is truly impressive. The Queen is max on energy. A Baneling Nest goes down. Zerglings are rallying out, but they're rallying straight past the Zealots. I mean, those Zealots will go down. The Protoss is still only making minerals, trying to build gateways on the front, cannons, batteries. This is actually just silly. It's just a wave of batteries and cannons. Like I said, guys, holy crap, it's just slowly coming. The sense of impending doom has got to be hitting at this point. Side effect of very, very slow battery cannon zealot rush is definitely a sense of impending doom. They're going to fly across, but there's multiple cannons and batteries covering the main. I think Snowman's going to be just fine at home. This is, oh my god, this is possibly the most disgusting way to win a game. Chaos is going to fly on in, find the cannon, overcharge. The cannon's almost down, overcharge. And he overcharges, and now the cannon stops losing hit points. So that baits the mutas into committing to the fight, and then overcharges at the last second. Oh my god, these cannons are wrecking. These cannons are ruining the muta count, dude. That one actually gets depowered, which is kind of nice. Another cannon does get up, shield battery healing it. Oh, the muta count's starting to go down. Some probes are falling here. But you know what? Gets cover over some of the mineral line. There are 3 mineral lines on the other side of the map, so I don't know if this really is that impactful, but it looks like a nice... Ooh, it's not a hold position. Chaos doesn't know how to hold position. Uh-oh, Chaos is going to keep drifting in range of these cannons repeatedly. He's going to try and depower that north side. Meanwhile, there are cannons almost in range of the hatchery. The probe comes in and baits the banelings. So at this point, the protoss player is just what do you call it? What do they call the matadors? He's just this is matador protoss, right? So all he's doing is like, this zealot is the matador, and he's like, hey, and he, like, you know, he's whipping the cow or whatever, and his job is to, he's got it. Well, that's a shitty matador. That one just got impaled. That's those videos you love to watch where they get thrown in the air. But yeah, these probes and zealots are just going to keep coming in and trying to lure him into the cannons and batteries. It's I guess it's a bit, it's a matador who lures it to his friend, who then chops the cow's head off. Apocalypse Now style. So it's kind of messed up. I guess it's not as you know, inane, I guess, as normal matadoring. But you know, it's a Zerg player, so they're not really people. You know, Protoss killing Zerg, it's like squashing a cockroach or an ant. They really don't care. The Zealots lure in the Zerglings a few at a time. Great micro from Chaos here, just filtering units in a couple at a time. And Matador Zealots, once again, just keep luring them in. Oh, this has got to feel so stressful. These mutas are going to kill that Nexus, which is kind of cool. It's just Zealots, cannons, and batteries. And Chaos just has been on like 16 to 18 workers this entire game. Oh, man. StarCraft seems like a very difficult game when you use literally no control groups at all. It's tough, man. It's tough. Protoss is only control grouping 5 next. Is still trying to defend with cannons and batteries in this main base. Has got these 3 mineral lines mining. That one. All mining quite well. The Nexus is being healed up. That Nexus just will not go down. Oh, this is so silly. I love it. Mutas at home. Zerg desperately trying to counterattack. Let's look at Chaos's map vision. So at this point, I wonder if you have an inkling that there are 2 more bases up here. Still trying to build pylons and cannons underneath the mutas. Those mutas flew up there. One of them does get taken out. Oh my lord. Ooh. I mean, this is... I feel like this is a little bit like... Snowman Go's not actually good, but he owns the game, you know? Like, he knows where the power-ups are in the GoldenEye level. He's invited his friend Chaos over, hasn't shown him how the buttons work at all, and is like, hey, 1v1, dickhead. Chaos is like, oh, okay, what's this do? And he just shoots him in the face with the golden gun and is like, haha, you fucking noob. It's like, Chaos is like, what? What was that? This thing doesn't seem fair. How'd you get your base inside my base? What do the buttons do? And Snowman's like, yeah, I'm so much better than you. Ha, you suck. You're like, oh, okay, cool. You own the game and you're not even going to tell me what buttons do what. Okay. So at this point, I'm kind of wondering, how does Snowman push onto creep, right? You got to kill the hatchery to let the creep proceed. So I think Snowman, yeah. So the Zealot comes forward. Banelings are going to be a nice way to sink the money and achieve very little, I believe. There is only 8 Zealots out right now. They're kind of just staggered around the map. We've still got random Zealots all over the place. I love that the rally points aren't even all to the front. Some of them are out here, but not all of them. A Zealot runs forward. It takes 5 Banelings. Oh my god. Legacy cinematic style. The muta's protecting the hatchery, but it is bleeding. This hatchery has seen better days. It's got blood coming out of every side. And is this an anime girl. Does she have healing magic? Maybe, I don't know. Needs maybe to build some queens and drop some transfuse. Mutas are going to try and fight their way through cannon battery. It hasn't worked the 17 times before. So on the 18th try, it absolutely well. The Mutalisks fix bayonets. They go over the top. And the sad music plays for the Zerg player. The music of triumph for Snowman Go, who's no doubt vaping hard and giggling to himself as he just tears the shit out of this Zerg with one of the silliest strats we've seen in a while. At the end of that, I'm actually impressed the players made it past 80 APM. In the early game, it was 20 versus 40 APM. Chat says not even a GG. If Chaos gave a good game to this, I would actually be claiming not a human. Honestly, not a human. I would not GG. I'd be like, you're a piece of shit. You're only better at this game because you're probably a virgin. I have a girlfriend. That's why I'm not as good as you. That's what I would have said if I lost that game as Chaos. But Chaos, the better man, exits the game and probably shouts it at the monitor instead. It's healthier. It's a healthier way. You got to compartmentalize a little bit, contain yourself. GG, well played. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this game of StarCraft. That's what we call an ego boost of a game. So for anyone out there who felt like maybe I'm not good at the game, you can watch a game like that and go, well, at least that's never happened to me. Because after that game happens to you, I'm not sure if you have a Q ladder ever again. GG, well played, Snowman Go. Thank you everybody for submitting your replays. Get your replays in for next week's challenge. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.